I don't even get to enjoy gifts of money anymore because it's all for bills. The way me and her give each other food and desserts and stuff like that, you would think that we're next door neighbors. Guess what my monthly HOA fee is now? $261. When I tell you, I am truly my biggest enemy. I always want to wake up early, as most people do, so I can get my day started earlier. Okay, so get my morning routine out the way so I can actually start my day. I always set myself up for failure because I set my thermostat to like 67, 66 at night when I sleep. I know y'all have seen like those little black things on my wall. Those are my thermostats, and I have one for each floor of my house. I have them on timers to where when it turns a certain time, it changes over to heat. I don't know what's been going on with that timer, but for some reason, I will wake up at 7:30 and I am like, my teeth are chattering, like it is cold. Like the other day it was down to 60. My pipes are going to freeze if this keeps up. My thermostat hates to follow a schedule, or maybe I just don't have it set early enough. I always try to wake up at 7:30 and then I'm like, oh my god, it's too cold, there's no way I'm getting out of bed. And because being cold makes me sleepy, of course I'm gonna go back to sleep. I decided to drive to the coffee shop today because the weather is cold, rainy, and I didn't want to subject myself to walking blocks through that. So this is one of those times where I'm very grateful that I have a car. I mean, I'm always grateful I have a car, but this was one of those days where I felt like driving because I just didn't feel like dealing with the weather. I don't actively try to go out of my way, get out of the house. It's not gonna happen. So I try to leave the house like every 1 or 2 days, just to, you know, switch up my surroundings, add a little flavor. Sometimes I come out the house and I just want to get away from the, not stuffiness of the house, but it can get stuffy when you look at the same 4 walls every day. But I feel like as somebody who lives by themselves, it's so easy to just like not leave the house. Living alone has definitely impacted my work life and financial life in ways I cannot begin to talk about at this very second. Work life, for sure, it's good for video titles that makes me some money, but financially it's just a different ball game, owning versus renting. I am gonna do a little bit of work here today. I'm becoming a short form girly. Y'all know this, so I have some short form videos to edit, which I actually have been low-key having a little bit of fun with. They're so easy and don't take nearly as much time as YouTube videos, but it's time for a good old work session. This is so much better hot.
Love your necklace.
Thank you.
Is it a spaceship? Oh, cool.
Yeah,
it does kind of look like a princess.
Yeah.
I thought it was, either way, it's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I decided to torture myself today, obviously because it's fun, it's what I do. I decided to go to the Charlotte's busiest, might as well be the world's busiest Trader Joe's, because I was already down here and I was like, let's just wrap up the errands before we head home. Went around this parking deck 2 and 3 times and just realized I need to park on the 2nd floor. All these people here, yet nobody in the Joe of the trade. So why are you all here? What are you all doing here if nobody's in Joe of the trade? I know we just went grocery shopping in my last video, but I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I have spent so much money at the grocery store by doing like one day's like shopping for one day, like once a week shopping at the grocery store. But I waste so much money because I'll buy 5 to 6 meals to cook and then the week goes by and I've made like 3. So now when I go grocery shopping, I only buy 2 to 3 meals. And when I say meals, I mean like dinners, because breakfast is usually easier and those ingredients can like stretch. But I'm tired of wasting money at the grocery store. So now I rather go just more frequently and know that I'm not wasting as much money in food than trying to do it once a week. That's how I found myself saving money while also eating better, because I'm more conscious of what I'm eating. So much easier to do it like this. I feel like I haven't been to Trader Joe's in literally forever. Remind me to only go to Trader Joe's downtown in Midtown when it's an emergency and it's 100% the most convenient thing to do instead of doing it by choice, because that was horrible. That's not happening anymore. I literally used to live down there and that used to be my go-to like grocery store, I think, from what I can remember. And I've moved to more, you know, suburban areas of the city, and I spend most of my time in suburbia. I don't know how I ever did that. Willingly. I'm not gonna say consistently because it wasn't consistent, but willingly and more often than not, because that was a madhouse. I hated that. Roses and baby's breath is always just a go-to thing for the kitchen. I got some new eucalyptus for my shower. My goal for this month when it comes to saving money is no eating out unless it's special occasions. Get like little sweet treats and drinks and boba, but eating out, absolutely not. I don't really go to coffee shops unless I'm working, and then I only ever really get boba if I'm running errands. So other than that, I need to be eating at home. Tonight, we're having chicken wings for dinner. So I got the Trader Joe's frozen chicken wings. Usually I opt for the Whole Foods regular, like non-frozen chicken wings, but I did not feel like going to Whole Foods today. I didn't feel like playing with them people. But this is the Trader Joe's Caesar salad. I wish there was a protein in here, and I don't. That's what I forgot to get, smoked salmon. I couldn't find it. That sucks. I was gonna eat smoked salmon with that. I'll probably just drink a protein shake. I'm trying to emphasize having protein and a green with every meal. The greens make me feel good, and so I don't die at the age of 35, and then protein so I actually get energized. That's my lunch for today. I'm not really hungry, but I probably will be sooner rather than later. I think my eating schedule is a little bit thrown off just because the holidays, because we would eat such big meals at random times. Like, why are you eating a Christmas dinner at 1:30 in the afternoon? Thanksgiving dinner started at 1 o'clock. Actually, no, we were at a place we rented because it's so many of us at 11 o'clock in the morning, and we were eating by 12:30 on Thanksgiving. And then I'd be confused as to why I wasn't hungry at 6 p.m. for normal dinner times like I'm used to. I don't know if Trader Joe's has had this before, if it's seasonal, but I saw that they have beef bulgogi, and I love bulgogi so bad. It's one of my favorite beefs. Basically, if you don't know what it is, it's just thinly sliced beef that's marinated in a sauce. I've had this a few times at Korean barbecue, and I've been obsessed. So I hope the frozen version is good. Usually Trader Joe's food's really good. And you really can't go wrong with bulgogi because it's literally just meat and sauce. For a frozen meal, Trader Joe's usually does a really good job. I got a thing of bulgogi beef with fried rice and kimchi in it. This is one of my favorite easy lunches or meals. Literally bust it open over some oil, put it in a pot, warm it up, and it's done. And then we also have some fried rice. I was gonna eat this with the nice little easy dinner or lunch right there. And then I didn't have any orange juice. I haven't had orange juice in so long, and I'm all for taking vitamins, but I can get more vitamin C from orange juice than I can from a vitamin C vitamin, which I need to take. I didn't take my vitamins today. Friend, why you let me forget? I need to take my pants off, but I'm vlogging, so I can't walk around with no pants on, so we're gonna put on some sweats. I don't know why I'm so like out of breath today, but I just am, and I'm concerned. Girl, get in the gym. I remember there was like a time in my life, I'm saying time in my life like this wasn't 2 months ago. I remember there was a time that I did not know what to do with my afternoons, because afternoons are so awkward to me. You did most of your work in the morning, you had lunch, you're kind of sleepy, but kind of getting back into it from the energy your lunch gave you. You still have a whole half of the day to go. And what are you supposed to do in that time? Because you don't want to do anything after you eat 9 times out of 10. Ever since I moved into the house, I have just realized that afternoons are prime cleaning time. So that's what we're going to do. And I think I'm starting to get the caffeine shake. So I need to move around and do something. As much as I love to be one of those people that put on cute clothes and all that to clean, the most you're getting from me is a workout set. And I have none that fit right now. I used to be so against checks, but then they started allowing it to where you can deposit the check at her. Checks are for really nice people, because if anybody was trying to scam, they could easily get off. I got a check for Christmas from my dad, and it's for $150. One misclick and I'm taking $1,500. One misclick and y'all are done. Now that I'm an adult, I don't even get to enjoy gifts of money anymore because it's all for bills. I'm gonna pick up my house. I find myself picking up my house every single day, and as somebody who is chronically at home, of course some clutter is going to accumulate, so it's not even my fault. It's just I'm at home so much of the time, so of course my mess is going to end up around the house. So it's time to clean up. The house isn't even in bad shape, but I do know there are some things that I could put away, and there's some things I have to put up. I have been cleaning my living room and kitchen first, and then while I am doing my other stuff, I run my little like robot vacuum I got for Christmas that y'all saw, because when I tell you, that has honestly been one of the best gifts I've ever been given. I feel like I say it a lot, but I have a lot of floor. Even based on this, I feel like you can kind of tell, but I have a lot of floor, and anything that can make my life and my back not have as a bad time, I love it. So I'll do this first because it takes about an hour for it to do the full floor, and then by the time it's done, I'm usually done with everything else. So we're in the very famous office I swore I had. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying your stay. I actually got a clothing rack to go in here because your girl has been selling quite a bit of stuff over on the Depop app. If you don't follow me over there, you definitely should. I'm having a big like athletic loungewear portion of clothes I'm selling right now, so go over there if you want some stuff. Everything is sizes extra small to small and everything is under $25. But that big bag of clothes right there is all Depop stuff, and I thought it'd be nice to have a clothing rack. The items on, so they're just not taking up space. Also, I need to get rid of this chair. Every time I turn around, I end up at this damn store. Mom, if you're watching this, mommy, mother dearest, I'm so sorry. Y'all probably know by now, my mom does the whole couponing thing, okay? So whenever I have to buy something in an emergent situation like this, I can't just not have dish soap. It hurts my heart because it makes me realize I have been so lucky to have my mom do couponing, because these prices are bonkers. What do you mean this is $4? I mean, honestly, that's not that bad. For how many ounces? 18? No, we're not spending $50 today. I came here for one thing. Finally at the era of my life where I go in the store, get what I need, and get out. No roaming, no window shopping. I'm tired of spending my hard-earned money. I'm sick and tired of it. Every time I turn around, there's something to pay for. Not even gonna lie, it's one of those nights where I wish I wasn't trying to cut down on eating out, because Chipotle sounds so damn good right now. Here during the DoorDash era, this is a big deal. And also, let's talk about how I eliminated DoorDash from my life as a whole. Last time I used DoorDash, send Nicole something for her birthday last month, only because I don't live where she lives. And before that, I can't even tell you. I should be so proud. Went into Target and got the one thing I needed. I don't use DoorDash. I'm fighting the urge to eat out. Who is this? Is it giving new leaf? A little. Everybody cheer. My robo vacuum has been done cleaning for some hours now, but I just want to show you. This was the best investment. I didn't buy it. My mom bought it. I didn't buy it. My mom did. So it's the best investment she's made into me and my space ever. It sweeps and mops at the same time. All I have to do is take the water tank and fill it back up. It doesn't empty like super fast or anything, so it's not like I have to do this too often. I'd say like every 5 uses or something like that. But something I did wish that you could do was put your own solution in it, like cleaning solution in it. The only one that you can really put in there is the one that they sell, of course, which is like fine, get your money. I wish I could put like Pine Sol or like Fabuloso in here sometimes. Like there's just nothing better than the fresh smell of like Fabuloso or Pine Sol in your space. It basically just heats the water and then that's how it cleans the floor. But you'd be surprised at how much hot water can clean the floor. Like it's kind of, I mean, it's gross, but in a good type of way. When I first got this thing, I literally was running it just because I could. I think I ran it a total of like 5 times in a day for like sweeping and mopping and vacuuming. Like just because I could, and I was learning how to use the app. And then the cool thing is the dirty water. Oh my God! This is the water it picks up, and I run this every single day. Without fail, every single day. My mom's gonna be so mad that I poured this out without sending her a video. Clean the collection of dust and all that over time, every day. People walking around, I have a dog. What do we expect? What can we truly expect? Nor that I have no towel. Embarrassing. I'm in the middle of putting all my stuff back up, but since this is so gross and it left some stuff, I'm just gonna rinse it out real quick. And she is all ready to go. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And my favorite feature about it, it dries the mop. There's mop heads on it, and it dries it to prevent mold. All I have to do is fill water, dump water, and this thing does everything else. I mean, there's occasionally like something on the floor, like a cord or something that will like swallow and then I have to pull it out, but that's pretty rare because it has to be getting into something it's not supposed to be getting in. I named it Darius, so thank you, Darius, for all your hard work and dedication. I love you. I love you. Okay, even though I didn't touch the mop water, I'm gonna wash my hands. It's about dinner time, and I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you. I am hungry. I am hungry. I ate that salad right before I started cleaning and filming it, and then right after that clip of me doing my flowers, I was like, I need a snack. And then I ate it and I was like, thanks for nothing, Bookie. Like, mwah, yes, give us nothing, girl. I'm quite hungry. Let's see if the chicken's still frosted. That's not good. Beta dropped off some lasagna soup that she made. The way me and her give each other food and desserts and stuff like that, you would think that we're next door neighbors. Sadly, we're not. This is what girlhood is. Like, text me, was like, I have a barter. I'll give you lasagna soup cinnamon roll if you make me a coffee. Girlhood. This will be dinner, and we're gonna be taste testing Jada's lasagna soup for dinner. Jada, you're being put on the spot, babe. Some avocado on here. I love having talented friends. Jada will be hearing from me. Oh my god, I just spilled it. Oh my god, I can't do anything. I guess he doesn't want to eat down here. Come on, let's go upstairs. Oh, my shoe. Come on, let's go upstairs. Ah, my water. Come on, go ahead. Spin. Come here. Sit. Why are you... Get out. Come on, sit. Up, spin. I don't know what the hell type of spin that is, but enjoy your food. I showered, but I'm not tired, which is crazy because I'm getting up tomorrow at 6 a.m. to film a video. And it's 10:16. But I'm not gonna go to sleep right now because every time I turn around, there's laundry that could and can be done. So that's what we're gonna do before I go to sleep. So my future self, my tomorrow self, will thank me tomorrow. Let me turn on my cute lights for you since you're visiting. I'm not putting lip gloss on at night. Well, yes I am. I just said a complete and utter lie. I'm sorry. Putting lip gloss on because this is the only chapstick I own. And I'm not buying another one because this one's really good. I am going to attempt to do some laundry tonight. I have until 10:30 to make something shake. Whatever's not done by 10:30, well, that's just too damn bad. Today was definitely a more chill homeowner day. Thankfully, y'all didn't have to see me go absolutely ape on somebody today because they were giving me a hard time. For example, my HOA. Actually, let me go ahead. I want to complain for a second really quick. Sorry. Tangent. If y'all know what a HOA is, it's a homeowner association. They're basically the people that tell you how your house can look on the outside because it helps with property value, helps with this, that, and the third for the house, whatever. Where they come from, their origins are terrible. HOA is just upkeep property value these days. When I moved here, my HOA monthly fee was $207. Okay, a little steep, a little high, a little and then all of a sudden they raised it to $214 and I was like, okay, still a little steep, but $7 isn't crazy. We had a notification, and I hate to sound like a Karen, but anybody in the same situation say the same thing. So I've talked to my grandparents, my parents, and they all say that's crazy. But they basically told us if X many amount of people didn't vote against a price change, it was going to happen. It was like a regular number of people. Like not even half the residents would have to vote. Like homeowners have to vote. One person voted yes, let's do the increase in price, and 139 other people said no, let's not. So guess what my monthly HOA fee is now? $261. They hit a lick on me today. I am not happy. I am not well. And the worst thing about it, if you have a good HOA board or good people on the board for stuff like that, they're very transparent. They tell you where your money's going. We asked them for a breakdown of where our $200+ are going every month, and they refused to give it to us. We voted on it. They said, by this law, la 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 la. We don't have a gym. We don't have a clubhouse. There's no light post by our mailboxes. There's no shelter over the mailboxes. So if it rains, baby's gonna have to get wet or get that mail tomorrow. Where's my money going? So grateful to live in the neighborhood that I live in, but that is just absolutely bonkers. $261 a month. Girl, that is officially my highest bill. I don't know who is up on that board playing in their ass saying, oh, let's charge more money, but not tell them where the money's going. Please tell me. Quickly. Anyways, I need to decompress before I get worked up and have an actual aneurysm. Today was one of those days where it was really chill. I really got to focus on my home, and I'm really excited. I'm going to continue doing that tonight by doing laundry. How many times am I going to say that? I don't like doing laundry, but a tip that my mom gave me was that it doesn't need to come out the dryer unless you're ready to do it right at this second. And I've been trying to follow that, but sometimes I just got to get through washing the clothes, babe. Laundry hack I like to do. I'm going to show you real quick. So let's say I have my whole like side of the bed, like my entire bed. I'll have like clothes to hang. My sweatpants, my pants, sleep clothes, underwear, socks, bras. I hang up a lot of my clothes. That's like my biggest pile. The only things I really fold are my sleep clothes, and everything else just kind of get thrown like in things. Like I have an underwear basket, like a bra basket and a sock basket, whatever. Nothing else really gets folded. So I think that's why my laundry goes so fast when I do decide to do it, because I don't like to do it a lot of the time. I like to end my days with like mindless activity. That sounds horrible, but mindless activities, because this is just something that my brain knows how to do, like fold things where they're supposed to go and sort. It's like the easiest job on the planet, and I still don't like laundry. Let me get my bins actually. Got these bad boys off of Amazon. Today was like the best possible outcome that I could have for a day. Like I have my 4-hour, well today it was a 2-hour work session. I got to clean up my house. I had an easy dinner, which was leftovers. I really wanted to cook tonight because I actually have been loving to cook again and bake again, because I didn't get to as much during December because I was so busy. I'm really struggling to find a work-life balance, if you can't tell. I'm always like grind. We need to get that money. I always want more Excuse yourself. It's hard to turn off my work brain when my entire work schedule, brand is based around my life. I will say one thing I did not do that much today was get on my social media. I recently got this app. I'm gonna put it on the screen because I can't remember the name. And when I tell you, I do not check my socials now. Literally, I will post what I need to post for one of my 5 pickups of the day. And if I want to read comments and stuff, it has to be on my laptop. You know how clowny you look checking Instagram and TikTok on your laptop? It's inconvenient, it's uncomfortable. So that's the best way to do it. Maybe that's why I got so much done today. Social media addiction is truly a thing. I'm fighting it every single day. It was just one of those days where I'm glad it went the way it did, because it could have always been worse and my mind would have been in constant motion of spin. I had one of my mutuals let me know in my last video comments that I not was gua shaing wrong, but there are better ways to do it by actually changing the angle and making it a 2-hand habit instead of a 1. So I will pull my skin the opposite way and then drain it that way. So I'm gonna be trying that tonight. I don't know about y'all. Maybe I'm just really interested in, you know, like adulting videos in the more recent days, but I personally love watching how people manage their space on a daily basis. So I decided to kind of, even though it was a regular day in my life type of video, I wanted to show you guys how I managed to upkeep my space. If you guys have any recommendations on how I can actually improve my routine, some habits that I should include, or just have some steps that would make my house even more comfortable and in tip-top shape, that would be so wonderful. So let me know if you guys have any more tips for me down below. I know my face looks crazy right now. It's gonna rub in, I promise, but I feel so incredibly lucky to share such an extraordinary journey with you all over the past about to be 2 years. Can you believe it's been 2 years already? I think it's absolutely insane, and I feel like I cannot thank y'all enough from the bottom of my heart for all you've done for me up until this point and up until the point that I have done when I got my house, because literally without your support, none of this would be possible. I would not be standing in this bathroom or have my car parked in the garage downstairs, and it's just, I'm so grateful for every single one of you. Even if you're not the most consistent watcher, you still show up and play a part in me being able to do the things I do. So I really do truly appreciate it. I'm curious to know, what is y'all's like perfect type of daily routine to upkeep your own personal space? Because I feel like everybody's looks different based on their personality types. Fun fact, I know the Myers-Briggs like personality test is like not scientifically proven, but it's so fun to talk about. I'm a personality type INFJ, I think T. I want to know, what does your little perfect routine look like? Because as you can see, I love a go easy type of day. I love when things are simple. I love when I'm able to just go about my day while also checking off my boxes without stressing myself out. I think last year I got so wrapped up in toxic productivity that I felt like I had to do 10,000 things in a day, when sometimes all I really need to do is work on one project, do one thing for the house, and then do something for myself. So for example, today, working on a project, editing, do something for the house. I cleaned up and did the floors. Other thing, did something for myself, grocery shop, so I have food tomorrow. Like, it's the small little thing that add up to something great and wonderful. Definitely let me know what your perfect ideal routine would be if you live by yourself. What does that entail? Like, what does it kind of look like? Also, kind of, how do you see yourself living in it? Like, what is that? Like, I'm really interested in seeing what does that look like for you. Like, I want you to visualize, manifest down there. So I also want to say, having a house isn't always the easiest journey. I know my journey has been easier. Wow. Sorry. Look at the difference. I know my journey hasn't always been the easiest, but it's definitely been easier than a lot of other people's. And today is just one of those days where I feel like I didn't even scratch the surface of what it was like being a homeowner. Let me know if there's any more type of daily vlogs or like things you want to see about my daily life that revolves around my house, such as my routines, how I maintain my space. I mean, I kind of showed you guys that today, but if there's anything specific, please don't hesitate to let me know. Usually whenever people ask me for videos or just like request something, I genuinely put it in my Notion as a video idea. If I just want to, you know, do something a little bit more interesting than the in the life vlogs, give the day a little theme, you know. All that to say, I'm really grateful and really happy that there has been more good days in this house than bad, and I hope that that remains true for a really long time. It's my first home I've ever bought. I am trying to make it as homey and as me as possible, and I am gonna have homes after this. I still feel like I want to get out and move around a little bit, so as much as I know I'm probably gonna have other other homes, this is probably going to be a home that I keep forever. I'm probably never going to sell it. And I feel eternally grateful, literally every single day, that I get to call such a beautiful house my home. I am just so grateful and happy and lucky that I get to do that at such a young age, let alone like that in itself, but like then documenting it, that's everything to me. I'm still getting the hang of this gua sha thing, so if there's anything else I could do a little bit better, please do not hesitate to let me know. I'm trying to get over the habit and fact that I have to do everything right. Like, y'all aren't allowed to see me mess up or fail, and that's just not normal. Let me know if there's anything I could do, or if I'm starting to go in the right direction of doing it right. Yeah, I feel like I was definitely a little bit more rough with my neck tonight, and I shouldn't have done that. Apologies for that if you've done this 1,000 times and you're like, girl, all you have to do is X, Y, and Z. I need this face to be snatched, babe. I've had a round baby face my entire life, and that's not changing anytime soon. And the gua sha is apparently gonna be the best thing for me, because I'm not cutting out nothing at my diet. That's just that on that. I'm not doing none of the sort, all right?